So, obviously, when we talk about self-worth and as a profession, then we talk about your value and monetary value as well. So, for you, knowing your worth money-wise, no one can set your rate for you. So it's up to you what you decide. And for you, this again is you advocating for yourself and you're believing in yourself. But there are some tips here that can help you if you're not already skilled at doing this, especially those newcomers or maybe those who have changing career and moving into childcare. Then it's really good to check the local rates around your area. Do all your research on these kind of things. It will vary between countries. I had a maternity nurse I spoke to today who she lives in Switzerland. Her rate in Switzerland is much higher than her rate in other countries because people outside of Switzerland can't afford to pay the amount that people can pay in Switzerland. So look at where you're living. If you're going to move countries, look at the rates of those cities or the towns or the villages that you're working in to see what those rates are like. Also ask agencies. I constantly, with all my nanny team that I work with in Mallorca, I still yesterday, one of them asked me, "Oh, Joe, I'm doing a night shift. What do you think I should charge for this, this, this?" And it's a great source of information. And you could anywhere you go, you can ask an agent to help you in that and get an understanding of it. Obviously, there's AI as well, which can do a lot of research for you, and talk to other childcarers because we are a great source of information between ourselves, especially if you don't work with so many. It's like joining groups of childcarers on Facebook or on here on the platform as well. Obviously, you have to be realistic in knowing your level. So if you are a newcomer, of course, you're not going to be charging that high level compared to those who have been doing it for 10, 20 years. But also consider all the ages you've worked with and the qualifications, the training, and your ongoing professional development. And again, like I spoke about before, your specialisms, all of those things, even swimming, driving, languages. Languages is a huge plus if you've got other languages, because some families are really looking for multilingual nannies to help them with their children. Speaking to their children in their mother tongue is really, really helpful. And willingness to travel as well, because some people don't like to travel around, and other people really love the experience of traveling with different families. And then we talk about knowing your number. So this is something I do a lot of. I'm quite interested in investing, and it's knowing your rate that covers everything that covers your bills, but also leaves you feeling secure. So if you are self-employed, it's factoring your pension, your savings, your holidays for quieter times. But also if you're employed, it's like what would be an amount that would make you secure? And having an understanding, it's something like putting together all a list of all your bills, all your expenses of the month, and then knowing how much you need to cover that, and then more. What would you need for that to feel secure? Because everyone's number is different. There's a lady I did a questionnaire with, and it was about your money archetype, and it was talking about how people feel about money and how they relate to money. And her name's Denise Duffield Thomas, so she has a few books about business, and she talks about how people's relationships are with money. So everyone's number is different. You've got to look at that, and then your goal is not your minimum, but that's your minimum is your floor. Like you need to aim higher than your floor. So there are some things to do with monetary value, especially with knowing your worth.